Today's little tip teach is coming from one of my clients I'm working with who is really struggling with her control issues. And I just talked about control the other day, but I think I'm back. And she's, we end up being very miserable when we're focused too much on trying to control everything around us. And it comes from anxiety and fear. It's a defense mechanism. So it's really something we want to work on. And I've shared that I am a control enthusiast myself. So we say we teach what we need to learn. So I'm here learning with you. But the thing I want you to keep in mind, and this is a game changer in relationships and in just who you are in the world, is this. You gotta let go of being right. There is no absolute right. And I know some of you are gonna come for me in the comments like, well, it's not right to abuse children. Of course it isn't. Give me a break. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about just your general day-to-day with your partner, with your mom, with your friends, coworkers, whatever. In that general day-to-day, you'll get in your head that something is right. And what I need you to shift to, the mindset shift I need you to have, is that all any of us have are preferences. We have a preference. There's not a right way to clean the counter, even if there's some jelly left on it from the night before or whatever. And I know in your head, you're like, well, it's not right. You can't leave jelly. Well, someone else doesn't care. It's a preference. You have a preference for a cleaner counter, and maybe your partner has a preference for going to watch TV and not cleaning the counter very well. They're all preferences. I hear when I work with couples a lot, they'll say things like, I'm a spender and she's a saver, or something like that. Everyone's a spender. Everyone spends money. There's no one who doesn't spend money. So everyone's a spender. It's what you prefer to spend money on. It's a preference. You have a preference to spend maybe less money on, whatever, clothing or something, while your partner really loves their clothing and would prefer to spend money there. We get it in our head though that there's a right and a wrong, there's a this and a that, and I got to tell you, when you let go of that and start, again, asking questions. I have a video pinned, you can go look, about not sacking your relationships, which has a lot of views, because it's my number one tip I always give out. When you start asking questions instead, if someone disagrees with something you're doing, your partner, whoever, says, stop spending so much money, we need to save. You want to stop, and instead of defending it, you want to ask questions. Well, talk to me more about because we both spend money, so talk to me more. Let me go in trying to learn something, not prove something. I say this a lot. Go in with a curious heart and mind. Try to understand where this person is coming from, because when we connect, you have to connect to correct. I say this a lot too. If you want a new understanding, if you want to tell someone like what you'd like them to do instead, there has to be a connection there first, or people don't really want to. They're not motivated. So, and the way you connect is with thoughts, is with feelings, not thoughts. So we start to ask these questions. We start to be kind. We start to be open, willing, curious. These are all love-based emotions. And that starts to come back at us from the other person. So I want you to start, really to be happier, to be more connected in your relationship. Let go of the rightness and start to ask those questions and be curious, and really shift your mindset that everybody has a preference, and there's not one that's absolutely right.